Yeah.
Lichichiga, Wikipedia 5. I like to do this because there's lots of stuff on Wikipedia that's true or not true.
Okay.
I'm going to run through 5 things. You tell me which ones are true. First one. Your real name is Bryan Emanuel.
True.
That is true. Number 2 on Wikipedia 5. You taught yourself to speak English by watching YouTube videos.
That's true.
How the hell did that happen?
I was just watching, because I used to be like, when I was around like 9 or 10, I played the Rubik's Cube. I was like super into that shit. I used to go to competitions, and like I won first place one time. Actually, I saw the Rubik's Cube in like 12 seconds.
Yeah,
but what's up?
You still do Rubik's Cube in 12 seconds?
Now it's like probably like 20, 30, something like that. But like just learning. I learned the Rubik's Cube through like YouTube tutorials, and then they would be speaking English, and I could kind of understand what they're saying, and I was just like watching a lot of those YouTube videos, and like it would be like unboxing videos or like review videos of like product reviews or whatever, just like people talking to the camera. And then after that, it's like this one day I was just like thinking about something, and then like when you're thinking, you have kind of like that inner voice, and then I realized like that inner voice was in English, and I was like, oh shit, like that's really tight.
Yeah,
like, I want to keep doing this. Like I like this language. It's like it's fun. I can express myself better, and like every time like I'm like by myself, I just kind of like talk to myself in English and like practice my pronunciation. And then
I was just gonna say, how long have you known English for? You've been it for about 6 months.
Since I was 10. I think that's like when I really started like practicing my English.
Number 3 in this, we actually just discussed this, but you're not a permanent resident of the U.S.
I am not.
Number 4 on the Wikipedia 5, you were homeschooled your whole life.
Not my whole life.
No.
I was homeschooled starting from elementary. Got it. Yeah.
And the 5th and final thing on Wikipedia, it said that if music didn't work out, you're actually going to be an adult film star.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Wow, I did not. I thought like an adult film star was just like
adults doing stuff,
like a 20-year-old actor or something like that. That's what I was thinking. So
no, that's not on Wikipedia. I'm just messing with you.
I think false on that one. I think.
Lichichiga, my dude, thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Jim 95.7.
Thank you.
Actually, we're talking where we're from. Let's kick it to, your upbringing, Indonesia.
Yes.
It's been well documented and well talked about. You learned to really speak English through YouTube.
Yeah.
It's so funny because now you're putting up these crazy numbers on YouTube.
Right.
But did you learn through music?
So basically, it started with me learning from watching videos of. So I used to play the Rubik's Cube, and I used to watch a lot of tutorials on how to play the Rubik's Cube, and so that all the tutorials were in English, so that kind of got me used to that. And then at one point, I was thinking about something, and then I realized that the voice that was in my head, I was thinking in English, basically. Oh, I realized, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I want to keep learning it. And then I started listening to rap music, and then I feel like that helped me a lot, because I had to, I remember the first song that I tried rapping to, which was Thrift Shop by Macklemore. And I had such a heavy accent that I couldn't rap to it. It was like the hardest thing ever, because I had to I was forced to talk really fast. But like because of that, me learning how to rap and then talk faster actually helped with my pronunciation. And then I learned a lot of stuff from just like, if I don't understand something, I just look it up on like Genie or something like that, and then it has the explanation, and then that way I actually learn a bunch of things about like the U.S. culture. Like, for example, like, I don't know, learning about, like, famous brands, like, I don't know. I'm not going to mention any brands right now. I probably shouldn't. It's fine. Yeah.
Shampoo hair with the Indonesian sensation, man.
Hello, brother.
Hello, brethren. How you doing, man? Lichichiga's in the building.
I'm doing great, man.
Oh, and this is the first time we met.
Yes.
Dude, you learned English through watching YouTube.
Yes, sir.
How much of YouTube were you watching?
Sorry.
You good?
Just every single day. I mean, it could be any video. It's not like videos of people actually teaching English, but it's just like any video where, like could be like a review video, like a product review video, or like unboxing videos, or like video game walkthroughs or whatever. But it's just people talking to the camera. And then, one day I was just like thinking about something, and like sometimes when you think, you kind of have that inner voice, and then I realized that voice was in English, and I was like, damn, that's sick. I like this language, I want to keep learning it.
That's dope, man. Because you're speaking really good.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate it.
when I was 13, I was that's like when I was like really starting to be like super obsessed with like coming to America, and because I started learning English when I was like 10, and
Right. From YouTube.
right, yeah.
Like who was like that really helped you? Like what video was it that you watched? Because I'm just curious.
Watched a lot of video game walkthroughs and a lot of like unboxing videos, just people talking to the camera, really.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, I would just be at home just by myself, and I'm like, like when you talk or like when you kind of like think, you kind of have that inner voice.
Yeah.
And then this one day, I just kind of like, it was in English, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like I want to.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, it's pretty weird. I wanted to like keep doing it, and it's like it's fun. It's like. It's kind of like having someone to talk to almost. Because like when you're, when I'm like speaking English and when I'm speaking Indonesian, it's like two different personalities.
Right.
So yeah, it was fun.
That's tight. That's a different way to look at it, though. I never thought of it like that. Like it's almost like you're talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
But,
well, Brian,